are questions to be solved under the determination of the specific heat capacity of a substance by the method of what? Mixtures. Okay, I have done a comprehensive explanation of the whole concept. Okay, I will put the link of that part 1 video below this video. Make sure you watch the video, okay, so you can have a grasp of all the detailed explanation as far as the specific heat capacity of a substance by the method of mixtures is concerned. So here we have question number 1. Like I said in the first video, the whole concept behind the specific capacity of a substance by the method of mixture is this: one body that is hot or that is at higher temperature will be losing heat, okay, while another body that is cold or at a lower temperature will be gaining what now? The heat. So they will now reach what we call a final temperature, okay. Once this happens, okay, we now say the quantity of heat that is lost by the hot body will be equal to the quantity of heat that is what? Gained by the cold body. So look at this. So it therefore implies that in any question we have two things to be done. The first one is we picture out which body is hot or that body that has a higher temperature. We now picture out which body is cold or that body that has what now? A lower temperature. From there we just equate their what now? Their quantity of what now? Of heat. That's all. So here, look at this. Calculate the final temperature of mixture when 250 grams of water at 65 degrees Celsius is added to 150 grams of water at 5 degrees Celsius. So we are mixing water here, okay? But one water is at 5 degrees Celsius and the other water is at what now? 5 degrees Celsius. So which implies the first water here, which has 250 grams, is the one that is hot or at higher temperature. Are you with me? While this water 150 grams, which has 50 degrees Celsius, is the one that is what now? Cold or a lower what now? Temperature. Are you with me, class? So from here, we also calculate the final temperature of the mixture. So we said what now? Theta final. We don't know this is final. Let's assume the final temperature of the mixture is what now? Theta F. So we put what? Unknown of the mixture when 250 grams of water. So that is what now? Mass of hot water, okay, will be equal to what now? 250 what now? Gram, okay, of water. What's the temperature of hot water? Temperature of hot water equals to what now? 65 degree what now? Celsius. What again? Mass of cold water. So mass of cold water equals to what now? 150 gram, okay. Then temperature of cold water, equals what now? 5 degree what now? Celsius. What again are we given? We are given the specific heat capacity of water as 4,200 joule per kilogram per Kelvin. Class, be careful here. In physics, unit is very important and key. Here we are giving what now? Per kg, and the gram, the what now? The mass given in the question was in gram. So we must convert this one to what now? To gram. Listen to this carefully. I think we are giving this one in what now? In gram. Okay. Then we leave this gram and gram together. Are you with me now? But here we are giving it in what now? Per kg. So we must convert this one to what now? To kg. And this 152 to what now? To kgs. How do we divide that? We just divide 250 by what now? By 1000. So we have what now? 250 divided by what now? 1000. So that will give us what now? This is what now? Is 0.25 kilogram. Okay. Why this one is what now? 150. Okay. Divided by what now? 1000. That will give us 0.15 what now? Kilogram. So we are now saying that what now? The heat lost by this body that is at higher temperature will be equal to the heat gained by this body at lower what now? Temperature. Are you with me? So let's go. Heat lost by water at 65 degree what now? Celsius will be equal to what now? Mass of water, which is what now? 0.25 times specific heat capacity of water, which is what? 4,200 times what is the temperature change? That will be its own temperature, 65, minus temperature of the what now? Mixture. So we have theta what now? Theta F. Are you with me? Then this will give us what now? 0.25 multiplied by what now? By 4,200. 0.25 multiplied by 4,200. This will give us what now? 105 what now? 0. Open bracket what? Is the 5 minus what now? Theta what? Theta F. Why did I use this formula? We said the quantity of heat, okay, equals to what now? Mass of the body times specific heat capacity of the body times what now? Temperature what now? Temperature change. So that's why I'm using this formula. Mass, specific capacity, temperature what now? Change. So what this one? This one gives us what now? 1050 multiplied by what? By 65. By 65. That will be equal to what now? 68250 minus this times this will give us what now? 1050 what now? Theta final. Okay, theta what now? Theta final. So this is the what now? The heat lost by water at 65 degree what now? Celsius. So let's go for the heat gained by water at 5 degrees Celsius. Are you with me? So we have heat gained by what? By water at 5 degree what now? Celsius. That will give us what now? Mass of the water. Where is mass of the water? That is 0. What now? 15 times specific capacity of water is the same thing, 4,200 times what is now is temperature change. Because this body is gaining heat, okay, the final temperature of the mixture will be more than its temperature. So we now be having what now? Theta F minus what's its own temperature? 5. Are you with me? Look at this. Because this one is losing heat, it means its own temperature will be more than the final temperature of the mixture. But because this body is gaining heat, it means final temperature of the mixture will be more than its own temperature. Make sure you understand these two concepts. It's very key, okay? So look at this. What's the next thing? 0.15 times 4,200. So we have 0.15 times 4200. That will give us 630. Okay. Open bracket what? Theta what? F minus what now? Minus 5. So open the bracket. We have 630 theta what? Theta F minus 630 times 5. That will give us what? 315 what now? 0. So we are now saying that what now? The heat, quantity of heat lost because of what now? Quantity of heat what now? Are you with me? Quantity of heat gain. So let's go. Let's go. So we have the first one here. Heat loss. So just analyze heat loss. Heat loss. Okay. Heat loss equals to what now? Heat what? Heat gain. Okay. So what do I have there? What's the heat loss? 68250 minus 1050 theta what? Theta F equals to the heat gain is what? 630 theta what? Theta F, okay, minus 3150. So we have 315 what? 50. That is what now? 630, 0.15, 630 times what now? Times 5. So what's the next thing? This one will come here, this one will go here. So we'll now be having 68250 plus 3150 equals 630 theta F plus 1050 theta what? Theta F. So what's the next thing? 68250 plus 3150. That will give us 71400 equals 630 plus 1050. That will give us 1680 theta what? Theta F. So what are theta F? Or theta F will be equals to, so let's go. Let's put it somewhere here. Or theta what? Find the temperature of the mixture, okay? Will be equals to, okay, find the temperature of the mixture. Theta F will just be equals to what now? 71400 71400 divided by 1680. 1680. That will give us what now? 42 point what now? 0.5 degree what now? Celsius. So we are saying the final temperature of the mixture is 42.5 degree what now? Celsius. Okay. So that's the first question. You can pause the video and see the way I've explained this what now? Solution. Okay. Before we move on to question number 2. Are you with me, class? So please pause the video and note the way I've explained this. So let's go to what now? Question number 2. A piece of what now? Copper. Can I use one off? Permit me to wipe this one off. Okay. So we have a piece of copper. A piece of copper. Okay, so we have a piece of copper of mass 400 grams. So mass of copper Mc equals to what now? 400 what now of gram. Okay, it's heated to 100 degrees Celsius. Temperature of copper equals to what now? 100 degree what now? Celsius. What happened? And then quickly transferred to a copper calorimeter. Are you with me? Of mass 10 grams. So mass of copper calorimeter equals to what now? 10 gram. Okay, containing what now? Containing what? 100 gram of liquid. Mass of liquid. Okay, equals to what now? 100 what? 100 gram. Are you with me? Of unknown specific heat capacity. So we're saying specific heat capacity of the liquid is unknown. Let's assume it is what now? It is X. Are you with me? Specific capacity of the liquid is unknown at 30 degree what now? Celsius. So temperature of the liquid, okay, equals to what now? 30 degree what now? Celsius. What are we have to find? If the final temperature of the mixture is 50, so we have final temperature of the mixture as 50 degree what now? Celsius. What again? Calculate the specific heat capacity of the liquid. Class, look at this. Like I said, a body will be what now? Losing heat, and a body will be what now? Gaining heat. But if you look at this question critically, we have a piece of copper of mass this is heated to what now? 100 degrees Celsius, and then quickly transferred to a copper what now? Calorimeter of mass this. So which implies this copper here at 100 degrees Celsius is the hot body. Okay, but we take that hot body, we will not transfer it. Okay, from the experiment, we take the hot body, we transfer it to what now? To a cold body. Are you with me now? So which implies this calorimeter, this copper, okay, copper is at what now? The one at 100 degrees Celsius is the copper that is what now? The hot body. Then quickly transferred to a copper calorimeter. So this copper calorimeter will what now? Will gain heat, and the liquid inside the copper calorimeter will also what now? Gain heat. Are you with me? So this copper here is losing the heat. The copper at 100 degrees Celsius is losing the heat, while the copper calorimeter will gain the heat. The liquid inside will also what now? Gain heat. So we are having two bodies here that are what now? Gaining heat. One body is losing heat, and two bodies are what now? Are gaining heat. Are you with me, class? So let's go. So let's see. 390, you see, per kg. So we are going to convert all the masses to what now? To kg. This one will be what now? Divided by 1000. 400 divided by 1000. That is 0.4 watt now? Kg. Okay. What again? 10 divided by 1000. This is what now? 0.01 kg. Then our 100 divided by 1000. That will give us what now? 0.1 kg. Okay, so let's go. Heat lost by what now? Copper. Are you with me? At what? 100 degree what now? Celsius. That will be what? Mass of copper is 0.4. Okay, times specific heat capacity of copper. Specific capacity of copper is 390. So we have 390 times what will now be the temperature change? That would be its own temperature, which is what? 100 degree. Okay, minus final temperature of the mixture, which is what now? 50. You must know how to convert. This area is the key part. Okay, because this body is hot, it will lose heat. So it means what now? Its own temperature will be more than what now? Final temperature of the mixture. Are you with me? So here we have what now? 0.4 times what? 390 divided by what now? This is 50. So what do we have here? So we have 0.4 multiplied by what now? 390. Okay, multiplied by what now? 50. This will give us what now? 7800 what now? Joule, because heat is measured in what now? In joule. So what's the next thing? The copper calorimeter what now? Will gain heat. So heat gained, okay, by copper calorimeter. Are you with me? So that would be what now? Mass of the what now? Copper calorimeter, which is what? 0.01 multiplied by specific heat capacity of what now? Of copper. We're using what now? 390. Okay, are you with me? Because this is copper calorimeter and copper. Okay, it contains copper. So we're using specific capacity of what now? Of copper multiplied by what now? Its temperature change. What will be its temperature change? Because this body is gaining heat, okay, it means what now? Final temperature of the mixture will be more than its own temperature. Are you with me? Where is the temperature of the copper calorimeter? Where is it? 10 gram containing. Okay, so we have this. Final temperature of the mixture, where is final? Okay, we have 50, okay, minus this liquid. So we have what now? 30. Are you with me? Because this copper calorimeter, okay, copper calorimeter, where is it? Copper calorimeter of mass 10 gram containing 100 gram of liquid of unknown what now? Specific capacity at 30 degree what now? Celsius. So which implies this is what now? The temperature of the also what now? The copper what now of calorimeter. Are you with me? That's the temperature of the what now? Copper calorimeter, and temperature of the what now? The liquid too. So what do we have here? So we have 0.1 what now? 0.1, 0.01 multiplied by what now? 390 multiplied by what now? 50 minus this will give us what now? 20. So what do we have here? We have 0.1, 0.01 multiplied by 390 multiplied by what now? 20. So this will give us what now? 78. So we have 78 what here? 78 joule. Are you with me? Why did I use 30? Because this temperature of the liquid is also the temperature of the what now? Copper calorimeter. Because that liquid is inside the copper calorimeter. So it means the temperature of the what now? The liquid inside it will be equal to the what now? Temperature of the what now? Copper what now? Calorimeter. Are you with me? So that's why I use what here? 30. So what's the next thing? Which one will also gain it? The liquid will also gain it. So it gained by the liquid, okay, will be equal to what now? Mass of the liquid. Where is the mass of the liquid? That is 0.1, okay, times the specific capacity of the liquid is what? Is X. Are you with me? Times what will be its own temperature change. That will be what now? Final temperature of the mixture, okay, because it's gaining it, minus temperature of the liquid, which is what now? Which is 30. Are you with me, class? So here we have what now? 0.1 times X times what now? 20. So this will give us what now? 0.1 times 20. 0.1 times 20. So that is what now? 2. So we have 2 what now? 2x. We have to find what now? S, which is the specific capacity of the liquid. So what do I have here? The next one. So heat gain equals to what now? Heat loss. That's all. So how many heat gain do we have? We have 2 heat gain. We have heat gain by copper calorimeter, and we have heat gain by what now? By the liquid. So we are having total heat gain now. Total heat what now? Heat gain. Are you with me? That will be equals to what now? 78, okay, plus what now? 2x. So heat loss equals to what now? Heat what now? Heat gained, okay? So where is the heat loss? The heat loss is what now? 7800 equals to what now? Heat gain. 78 plus what now? Plus 2x. So we're having our 2x to be equal to what now? 7800 as what now? 78. So 2x equals to, let's go, 7800 minus 78. That will give us what now? 7722. So our x will be equal to what now? 7722 all over 2. And this will give us what? Divided by 2. 3861. So we have 3861. So we are saying the specific capacity of the liquid. Specific capacity of the liquid, okay, of the liquid, are you with me? Equals to what now? 3861 joule per kilogram per Kelvin. So that is the specific capacity of the liquid, class. If you've enjoyed the class, I want you to give this video a thumbs up, okay? Share the video, are you with me now? And make sure you comment in the comment box below. And again, class, subscribe to my YouTube channel, okay? If you've enjoyed or you've learned one or two things in the whole explanation here, kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel. Click the red subscribe button, share the video, and comment in the comment box below. Thank you very much for watching.